I am really happy to have my friend and boss, thank you very much, Dave Travis, the CEO of Leadership Network, joining us. Dave, it's been fun to watch these videos and see the great job that these churches have done. And it wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors. And so I know that we're really thankful for Thrivent being the title sponsor for this event.
Absolutely. Thrivent Financial has stepped up in a big way to make this program free for everyone that watches today. Also a free archive to help people later who maybe didn't get to catch it. You'll be able to catch it in the free archive. So Thrivent Financial has been a great partner with this and some of our other ministries in the past.
Yeah, it has been good. And speaking of archiving and getting a chance to see this stuff online and streaming, we're really excited that Lightcast Media has been a sponsor. And they've been with us from the very beginning, haven't they?
From the very beginning, the very first Nines Conference in 2009, Lightcast Media has been our streaming provider. They provide great streaming services for churches and other businesses. Please check out lightcastmedia.com.
And again, there's a link for Lightcast Media there on your screen. And then finally, we want to say thanks to our friends at Compassion. What an amazing organization. Talk about an organization that sort of is sort of founded on the idea of generosity to those in need being critically important. We're grateful for Compassion's sponsorship.
Absolutely. Well, Compassion International, of course, serves about 1.5 million children, works with, I think, 6,500 churches across the United States to provide real church-to-church ministry. And, you know, the child that my wife and I sponsor, Karen, who's Indonesia, and works with a church there, goes to a church, is ministered to by that church, educational programs, food, nutrition support. Compassion International helps my wife and I do that. You know, Chris, a lot of pastors get a little nervous about ministries like Compassion, but I think Compassion is a great, generous church tool because it encourages people to be generous beyond themselves and really doesn't take anything away from your church offering, but is a separate pocket really that people do to support children around the world.
Yeah, I think that's right. If you have an abundance mindset and you believe that God owns all the cattle on 1,000 hills, you're not going to feel nervous about encouraging your congregation to sponsor kids through Compassion. It's going to encourage generosity in them, which is good.
And it's a direct connection. I get letters from my Compassion child, and I send letters and communications to them as well.
That's really cool. So during the last section of videos, you were looking at pastors who were sort of preaching this idea of generosity and stewardship during their message or sermon. But we all know, having worked in churches, that life change also happens in that small group, medium-sized group, where people are gathered together, learning something that they need to know and trying to figure out how to apply it. So this next group of videos that you'll be watching will be from churches that were promoting a small group or a medium-sized training opportunity related to generosity or stewardship. You'll see videos that are really encouraging people to get plugged into a group where they can learn some things about generosity and stewardship and giving. You can vote by clicking the link there at the end of our program today. You can use the hashtag LeadNet to tweet. Watch these videos about training opportunities for generosity stewardship.